Alright guys, welcome to the video. So today I'm going to be showing you a review of the Garmin Forerunner 735XT watch, and it is super good. It's so light and I absolutely love this watch. It's a massive game changer for me in triathlon. So just stay back and enjoy the video because I'm going to be showing you how it all works, what it does and why it's so good. Okay, so first off, you can see it sits quite nicely on my wrist. It's like not too big, not too small, and you can see the screen quite well there. So it comes in this nice little packaging here, and it's like a manual and stuff of how to upwork it and upload it, which is nice and clear. So it's really easy to set up. It only took me like 20 minutes to read it and set it all up to my Strava account. So this is the actual watch, and it comes with this spare heart rate strap and a heart rate monitor, this Garmin running heart rate monitor. And yeah, so let's get straight into it. So on the first screen, you can see it's got the time and you can see the date. Now, if you scroll through, it tells you your heart rate. Now, the wrist heart rate is totally inaccurate because I'm not wearing it, and it's saying I've got my heart rate of 96. But when you get the Garmin strap on, it actually is really accurate. It's exactly the same as my cycling heart rate monitor, and it's very accurate there. See, it's just gone to 0 now, so that's a bit delayed. And it tells you what I've done today. So I ran this morning, did an 8.5k run, just nice and steady. It tells you the pace there and the time. That's how many steps I've done, and then you can upload these apps to see the weather and stuff like that. There's my messages, so it comes through with messages on that Garmin. So on the second screen, if you press this button here, you've got, it waits for the GPS. So GPS wouldn't take long to load, I wouldn't have thought. Like, I'm in a pretty rural area, and it usually takes like 20 seconds to come on. And when I'm wearing my heart rate monitor, that just connects straight up to this Garmin device here, and you can select your activity. So there's lots of different things. You got your apps, you got triathlon, open water swimming, pool swim, bike indoor, bike, run indoor, run. Back to the start there. So if I click on run, you can change like your data fields and stuff like that. So if I click on that, it tells you distance, timer, the pace, and then I usually have my heart rate monitor on, so it tells me my heart rate. At the moment it's connected to the wrist heart rate, which is totally inaccurate, so I'll show you what that's like. Average pace, heart rate zone. It's really good. So at the end of like a run or a ride or swim, you can just like save or discard it because I didn't do anything there. And you can set it so it like buzzes when you're doing swimming or something like that. It says recovery time 20 hours. I think the recovery time on this is totally out, but it's good because it tells you your pace. So if I wanted to set it at a pace, it'll buzz for me, and every 500 meters when I swim at the moment it buzzes, so I know when I'm swimming what my distance is, and it is pretty good, to be fair. So I use this quite a lot, basically every training session, and I just select what I want. That's the start button and the stop, and then you can just go down, discard the ride or the run, discarding. So that's all good. So this is like, if I scroll across, I can select like my activity, and if I click on a run, the menu on here, you can go to activity settings and then look at like what screens you want. So on screen 1, I've got 3 fields. Field 1's the distance, and I can change that, and then timer, pace, so you can choose what you want on each screen. I think that's really helpful. The watch is super light, so like I was worried when I first purchased this. I was like, I don't want it to be too heavy, but it was fine. It was like really light. It's super light. I'll get the weighing scales out actually. So if you want to see the weight of the watch, then let's find out. It's only 39 grams. It's like very light, 40 grams there. Doesn't weigh much at all. So I wanted to show you what the heart rate was like with the strap on. So that's a lot more accurate because I'm not hitting like 100 BPM sitting down. Yeah, so it's around about 50, And when you click the start button, which is this one here, it'll show you your average heart rate and stuff like that. So it's got my heart rate at the moment, a heart rate zone. So when you're running, it'll have like warm-up zone, easy and aerobic, and then threshold, so you can pace your runs quite well. It's a great device, and it's like the buttons, they're quite easy to use. If you see, they're just like that. I mean, it looks so much weirder on this flipping phone, but it's quite a good watch. Very comfortable, so definitely recommend that. So obviously you might be thinking like, why should I buy this watch and not another one? Well, this one, it's really light, so it's not heavy. It doesn't feel like I've got it on my arm when I'm running. You can see the data screens quite well. They're really easy to see. Be better if I was running actually, so I could show you. But yeah, it's all right. Actually, when it came, I actually got a sticker on the actual watch itself, and I just stuck that on there. But that's what it looks like when you're running. So it moves up and down this zone here and tells you what zone you're in. So the heart rate strap, it just sits there below the rib cage. It's nice and comfortable. I definitely recommend this whole watch and kit because it all comes together. It's quite cheap for a watch. It's like 200 quid, so it's not that bad. There's lots of Garmin watches which are way more expensive. So it's really nice, super light, a lot lighter than all the other watches, and you can see all your data screens really nicely, and uploads to Strava within like 30 seconds, so it's fine for that. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.